Okay, so लास्ट क्लासेस तक हमने लीनियर अलजेब्रा में रैंक तक की सारी चीजें खत्म कर ली थी, राइट। रैंक तक के जितनी प्रॉपर्टीज थी, जितने क्वेश्चन थे, ऑलमोस्ट सारे के सारे कवर हो गए थे, ठीक है। इसके बाद मैंने आपको बोला था कि लीनियर अलजेब्रा में अब हमारे पास दो टॉपिक है। नाउ वी आर हैविंग टू टॉपिक्स। दोस टॉपिक्स आर सॉल्यूशन ऑफ सिस्टम ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन and eigenvalue and eigenvectors. Okay, so let us start this first, solution of system of linear equation, and then we will see eigenvalues and eigenvectors. Okay, so today linear algebra, let us start this topic, that is solution of system of linear equations. Okay, now see, here you can expect two type of system of linear equation. Case one is non-homogeneous and case two is homogeneous, or one case is non-homogeneous system of linear equation, another case is homogeneous system of linear equation. Okay, तो ओके, फर्स्ट हम ये करते हैं, दोनों को अलग अलग पढ़ते हैं, ठीक है। अभी एक साथ पढ़ेंगे तो थोड़ा वो हो जाएगा, फिर हम दोनों का एक चार्ट बना देंगे। ओके, कि एक चार्ट से हम दोनों को कैसे एक्सेस कर सकते हैं, इट इज लाइक वन आवर फॉर्मूला बुक। ओके, सो पहले हम नॉर्मल पढ़ते हैं। सो आवर केस वन, when we are having non-homogeneous system of linear equation, then we will study case 2, और फिर फाइनली हम उनका एक चार्ट बना देंगे। चलो आप समझ रहे हैं यहाँ पे, वी ऑल नो दैट अगर आपके पास टू वेरिएबल्स हैं या टू अननोन्स हैं, लीनियर इक्वेशन आपको पता है, राइट। सिस्टम ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन, व्हाट इज द मीनिंग ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन? आपके वेरिएबल की मैक्सिमम पावर होगी 1। अगर एक वेरिएबल है तो जितने भी वेरिएबल्स है, एक वेरिएबल है तो एक वेरिएबल की, दो वेरिएबल है तो दो वेरिएबल की, तीन वेरिएबल है तो तीन वेरिएबल की। एंड व्हाट इज सिस्टम ऑफ लीनियर इक्वेशन? अगर आपके पास दो वेरिएबल हैं या दो अननोन है, so you require two equations to solve or find value of those variables. In the same way, if you are having three variables, then you require three equations so that you can solve them. In the same way, if you are having n variables, then n equations will be required to find value of those variables or find solution of this system of linear equations. Now here, if I write general form, suppose I am writing for this, okay, when I am having three variable and three equations. So suppose it is a1x plus b1y plus c1z is equal to d1, a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2. In the same way, a3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to d3. Is it clear? So this is our a1x plus b1y plus c1z equal to d1. इस टाइप के आपको क्वेश्चन मिलेंगे। ओके, अब आपको बस क्वेश्चन में एक ही चीजें बोली जाएंगी, सॉल्व। ओके, आपको इसको सॉल्व करना है एक्स वाई जेड, या आप अलग अलग ऑप्शंस एक्सपेक्ट कर सकते हैं। कोई भी एक जगह पे कुछ अननोन रख देंगे, सपोज यहाँ पे लैम्बडा रख दिया और एक कंडीशन दे देंगे कि ये कंडीशन है तो लैम्बडा फाइंड करो, म्यू फाइंड करो, एंड व्हाट इज द रिलेशन बिटवीन दैम। सो सबसे पहले हम इसको मैट्रिक्स फॉर्म में कैसे लिख सकते हैं वो हमें समझना है। इनको हम दो तरीके से सॉल्व कर सकते हैं, वन इज मैट्रिक्स एंड वन इज डिटर्मिनेंट। बट गेट में आपका पूरा मैट्रिक्स बेस पे है, राइट। आपको डिटर्मिनेंट वाले कोई मेथड याद रखने की जरूरत नहीं है। सो सबसे पहले आप समझो इसे हम किस तरीके से लिख सकते हैं। ओके, सो कैन आई राइट दिस इन दिस फॉर्म a1 b1 c1 a2 b2 c2 a3 b3 c3. This is my 3 by 3 matrix. After that, x, y, z. 3 rows, 1 column. 3 rows, 3 column is equal to 3 by 1 matrix. D1, D2, D3. Is it clear? Right. Is it clear to everyone? Just type in chat box. You all know this is 3 by 3. This is 3 by 1. So if you multiply both this matrix, you will get one 3 by 1 matrix. And multiplication takes place row into column wise, a1x plus b1y plus c1z. Okay, yes. Mahima, is it clear? a2x plus b2y plus c2z equal to d2, e3x plus b3y plus c3z equal to e3. Okay, so now what we are going to discuss is based on this only. So this form is written as ax is equal to b, right, where a is called your coefficient matrix, x is called your variable matrix, and B is called your answer matrix, I can say, right, or constant matrix, which contains all the constant values, and all these constant values should be on right hand side of equal to or right hand side of equation. ये आपका important है, right, ये आपके right hand side पे होना चाहिए. So ax equal to b. Now the question is, sir, why this is called non-homogeneous and what is the difference between homogeneous and non-homogeneous? So when your constant column vector, this B, is 0 or O means O matrix 0, 0, 0, it is called homogeneous matrix. When it is not equal to 0 or O, it is called non-homogeneous matrix. Okay, that we will see. So here our A will be coefficient matrix. Our X will be variable matrix. And B is called constant column vector. Okay. Now, अब यहाँ पे इसके कितने टाइप के सॉल्यूशंस अवेलेबल हैं? ओके, अगर आपको लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल याद हो, राइट, लीनियर इक्वेशन इन टू वेरिएबल, वो what does it state? Linear equation in two variable. So if I plot, it will give me a line, right? Now if I take two equations, then it will give me two lines. So वहां पे कितने solutions possible थे for these two lines? It is one solution, unique solution. Another case is if two lines are parallel, then there is no solution. And another case is when this both two lines are coincident. So at that time, infinitely many solutions. Right. Do you remember this? So for linear equation in two variable, we are having two equations to solve those both variables. And for that case, we are having three types of solutions. One is unique, one is no solution, and one is infinitely many solution. Okay, and same thing will apply over here also. Okay, here linear equation in three variable will denote or will represent a plane in 3D, but we don't go in that part, right? So here also we are having unique solution, infinitely many solutions, and no solution. Okay, and based on them, this system is called consistent or inconsistent. Okay, so first here we are having ax equal to b. So for ax equal to b, we are having two types of solutions. One is consistent and inconsistent. Consistent means we are getting solution. It can be any solution. It can be unique or infinitely many. If this is unique solution and infinitely many solution, then it is called consistent. And if we are not getting any solution, that is we are getting no solution, it is called inconsistent. Okay, so because in question sometimes it will be given to you that system of linear equation or this system are consistent or inconsistent, so we'll use accordingly. Okay, okay, so our first case is we are getting consistent solution or inconsistent solution. Inconsistent, we are having two cases, it is unique or infinitely many, and for inconsistent there is only one case, there is no solution. Okay, now see, so first let us discuss about inconsistent solution. Okay, so for inconsistent solution, that means we are having only one condition, that is no solution. Okay, for that the condition is rank of A is not equal to rank of A augmented B. Right, now you will ask, sir, what is A augmented B? A augmented B is nothing but we are writing A and B combined. Okay, जो आपका A मैट्रिक्स था, सी व्हाट इज A augmented B, व्हाट इज योर A मैट्रिक्स? A मैट्रिक्स है आपका A B C, that is A1 B1 C1 A2 B2 C2. For this case A3 B3 C3, you can generalize this for n variable n equations D1 D2 D3, right? So this is called your A augmented B, and here you have to apply only row operations, right? Because there is one condition that if you are having matrix multiplication in terms of Ax equal to B, so you are multiplying row of A and column of X, then you are getting B. So whatever changes you will do in A row wise, those changes will be done in B row wise. Whatever changes you will do in X column wise, those changes will be done in B column wise. So here we are going to apply only row operations to find rank, and definitely when we define rank, at that time only we clarified that we are going to only use row operations to find rank of matrix. Right, so for no solution this will be our condition. Okay, for consistent system our first condition will be rank of A equal to rank of A augmented B. If it is consistent, that means our condition is rank of A equal to rank of A augmented B. Now we are having two parts in this consistent system of linear equation, that either it is having unique solution or infinitely many solutions. So see over here. Okay, so consistent means rank of A equal to rank of A augmented B. Okay, now for these two conditions, see over here. Now see, so here we are having two types of solution. One is unique solution and one is infinitely many solutions. Okay, so for unique solution and for infinitely many solution, for unique solution, your this answer, that is rank of A equal to rank of A augmented B, should be equal to n. And for infinitely many solutions, your this answer, that is rank of A equal to rank of A augmented B, should be less than n. Both are same, but it should be less than n. Less than n. What is n over here? N is number of variables, right? Here, this is your n, number of variables, n by 1. This is n by n matrix. This is n by 1. And finally, answer is also n by 1. So n is nothing but number of variable. इज इट क्लियर? एक बार हम फटाफट ये चार्ट को रिवाइज कर लेते हैं और ये चार्ट की मदद से अब क्वेश्चन सॉल्व करना स्टार्ट करते हैं. ओके, so we'll revise this chart quickly and then we will start solving questions based on it. Okay, give me 1 minute. Now see over here, I'm repeating this once again. So solution of system of linear equations. So in this case, we studied first what is system of linear equations. Okay, so that for 2 variables we require 2 equations, for 3 variable we require 3 equations, for n variable we require n equations. So suppose we are taking this case 3 variable and 3 equations. For this 3 variable and 3 equations, we can convert them in the form of Ax equal to b, where A is your coefficient matrix, X is your variable matrix, and B is your constant column vector. And when B is not equal to 0 or O matrix, it is called non-homogeneous system of linear equation. And non-homogeneous system of linear equations are classified or having solutions based on this two, actually they are having 3 types of different solutions, and based on their solutions, this system are classified into 2 different terms. Those terms are consistent system of linear equations and inconsistent system of linear equations. When it is inconsistent, that means it is having no solution. At that time, rank of A will not be equal to rank of A augmented B. When they are having consistent system of linear equation, at that time rank of A equal to rank of A augmented B. And for unique solution, it should be equal to n. For infinitely many solution, it should be less than n. Is it clear? Shall we start question now? Okay. Okay, great. Right. So, question number 1. So what I will follow now, I will write question with red marker. I'll write its solution with black ink, and for its solution, whenever I'll need any formula or any concept, that I will write in blue marker. But wait, I think Chandrasekhar, yeah. Okay, Chandrasekhar has replied. Wait a minute. Now see, question number 1. So 1.5x minus 0.5y plus z equal to 0, 4x plus 2y. You have purchased that book for maths practice. Right, I have shared the link. Made easy book. 3z is equal to 9. 7x plus 5y plus, or sorry, 7x plus y plus 5z equal to 10. So 1.5x minus 0.5y plus z equal to 0, 4x plus 2y plus 3z equal to 0, 7x plus y plus 5z equal to 10. Now, so I'll write z like this and 2 like this. Okay. So that we can avoid confusion between them. Okay. So my z will be like this. Now, they're asking what is the this system of linear equation have. There are 4 options: A, B, C, D. Option A is only one solution. Option B is infinite number of solutions. There is infinitely many solutions. Option C, no solution. Option D, 2 independent solutions. Okay, 2 independent solutions. This option D is only for confusion. Right, don't get confused by seeing those type of options. Right, now see over here. So first of all, what we should write here, A augmented B. Just you have to check the sequence: ax plus by plus c, ax plus by plus cz, ax plus by plus z, and D is on right hand side of the equation. If you write D on left hand side of the equation, then definitely your answer will not come. Okay, so here A augmented B, all things depends on A augmented B, rank of A and rank of A augmented B, and both things we are not going to find out separately. We can find them at a time only. So first here A augmented B can be written as is equal to, in matrix form, what will be our A? 1.5 minus 0.5, 1, 4, 2, 3, 7, 1, 5, augmented 0, 9, 10. Is it clear? So now we are going to apply row operations over here so that we can convert them into row echelon form, right? Because we have to find rank, isn't it? To find rank, we have to convert them into row echelon form. So anyone, how we can convert any matrix into row echelon form? What was that form? Tell me quickly. And I have given you one method to convert into that form, right? First, you have to convert it into row echelon form. Then number of non-zero rows in this row echelon form will give us rank. So first we are going to convert this into 1. With the help of this, we'll convert them into 0, and then we'll convert it into 1. And with the help of this, we are going to convert it into 0. Okay. So here, first of all, we are having 1.5 and minus 0.5. So to simplify, can I multiply here with 2? So that this will be 3 minus 1, 1 and 0. Isn't it? 3 minus 1, 2. So that I can easily simplify. Because this 1.5 minus 1 minus 0.5 will create so many troubles. Okay. So what I'm going to do now is I am multiplying R1 to R1 into 2. Okay. So this will become 3. This will become minus 1 and this will become 2. Is it clear? Now, so with the help of 3, I have to make all this 0. Okay. And you can see over here 3 plus 4 is 7. This is 7. 2 minus 1 is 1. 3 plus 2 is 5. So if I am adding or if I am subtracting R1 and R2 from R3 directly, so they will become 0. So from R3, suppose R3 minus R1 minus R2, I am following this procedure. So from R3, I am subtracting R1 and R2 both. So 7 minus 3 minus 4. Right. Are you getting my point? 7 minus 3 minus 4. This will become 0. 1 minus 2 plus 1. 0. 5 minus 3 minus 2. 0. 10 minus 9. 1. Is it clear, everyone? Okay. Now, with the help of this 3, I have to make my R2 as 0. Isn't it? With the help of this 3, I have to make my R2 as 0. So, how I can proceed? Right. With the help of this 3, how I can make this R2 0? Definitely first, what I have to do? I have to convert this 3 in the form of 1, then I can multiply it 4 and then I can do this. Okay. So in the next step, I am going to divide R1 by 3. Okay. So here, R1 can be converted to R1 into 1 by 3. That I will write in next column or next step. Okay. So एक step में आप मैट्रिक्स में 2 ही करें, उससे ज़्यादा ऑपरेशन ना करें. Right. Because when it will become cluster, then you will face troubles. Okay, then mistakes will happen and your answer will be gone. So 3 by 3, 1, minus 1 by 3, 2 by 3, 0. Now with the help of this one, I am going to make R2 0. So how we are going to make this? So R2, now this is 1, isn't it? So for R2, now I am going to subtract R1 into, R1 into 4 minus R2. So 4 minus 4, 0. Now what this will become? This will become 2 minus minus plus 4 by 3. 3 2 is 6, 6 plus 4, 10 by 3. So for this term, it is 3 already. 3 minus 4 times 2 by 3, 4 2 is 8, 3 3 is 9 minus 8, 1 by 3. Okay. This is 9 minus 0. This will be 9 only. Right. And in below we are having 0, 0, 0, 0. Chalo, check. Is this row echelon form? Is this row echelon form? ये यहाँ पे star 1, 0, 0. Then staircase, star 0. And I have explained you in staircase that this can be longer, but this cannot be longer. Right? ये आपको याद होगा. So it's this length, right? And height. Length can be longer, but height can be reduced to, or height can be only 1 unit. So yes, its length is longer, no issue. Okay, and all 0 rows are at bottom. So from here, can you tell me what will be? Oh, sorry, my mistake. Here it is 1. Okay, 1, it is already here 1. Okay, so first, here it is 9 minus 0 is 9 only, and here it is 1 only. Okay, now let me continue this staircase. So this can be longer, no issue. And from here, here. So from here, can anyone tell me what will be rank of A over here? And what is rank of A augmented B over here? To find rank of A, just consider A matrix. Just consider A matrix. So in A matrix, how many number of non-zero rows are there? Tell me quickly. In A matrix, how many number of rows? In A, I am asking A. In A, how many number of non-zero rows are there? Check again. Yes, 2, isn't it? Because third row is 0. Right. So for A, it is 2. So what is rank of A augmented B? For A augmented B, type rank
3.
A augmented B, yes, 3. Okay. So for A augmented B, it is 3. So what is the condition over here? Rank of A and rank of A augmented B are not same. So answer क्या आएगा? One solution, infinitely many solution, no solution, or two independent solution? A, B, C, D. What will be our option?
C.
C. Is it clear? So from this chart, this type of questions you can expect, right? So these are easy and you can solve them quickly. Okay, just आपको वो chart आना चाहिए and this concept. Okay, so let us start new questions. Okay, question number 2. What is the condition required for this to have at least one solution? Or we can do one thing. This question I can give you from homework, right? So that you can try those questions and we can discuss them in next class. I think this is the best method to study. Okay, and now let me explain you case 2, that is homogeneous system of linear equations, right? All these questions or all these questions I will give you from homework. Okay, just try from them from homework. Just first try once, फिर उसमें जो भी डाउट आएंगे वो हम डिस्कस करेंगे. Okay, so shall we see now this homogeneous system of linear equation, right? Ax is equal to O, case 2. Okay, case 1 is non-homogeneous system of linear equation, or case 2 is homogeneous system of linear equations. Now see here carefully. So homogeneous system of linear equations, these are Ax is equal to O.